Just see talking movies, everything in between. We're the geeks, we're the ones who dare to dive deep into comics. Nothing can compare, from Gotham's Dark Knight to Marvel's Mighty Thor. We'll break it down, leave you wanting more. Stampede you on a ride where heroes and villains clash side by side. Whether it's DC or Marvel.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve here, and this is episode 333. And joining me today for the halfway point to 666, yay, we got Brian.
What's up?
We got Alex.
Oh my god, so right now we're half evil? Nice.
Yeah, we're half evil today.
Half evil.
Oh, yeah. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fun. Yeah. It's so fun. So fun. So what's going on, guys? How's it going? Brian, what's good, dude?
What's good? I mean, evil spelled backwards is live.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
Isn't that Kevin Owens' tattoo?
Probably, but I know that line from fucking Adrian Brody in Summer of Sam.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's what he said. He was like, evil spelled backwards is live. Yeah, I'm good. Things are good. I've been watching some stuff. Been working, then watching some stuff, more work, then watching some stuff. Caught up on the boys. Holy shit. That's all I'll say. I have been on a Jason Statham kick, as you guys probably know. I just recently watched both Meg movies. They were very over the top for all the right reasons. I went back and rewatched a few other films as well that he did, like the original Mechanic movie, which is actually a reboot. But I also started the newest episodes of Cobra Kai season 6, part 1 of 3, because they are gonna do the show until the end of time. Well, the season anyway, because I know we got like X amount of episodes that are on now, and then later this year is another X amount of episodes, and next year is the finale 6 episodes or whatever nonsense, and then I heard the rumor has it they're doing some sort of movie. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. How about you guys?
That's still pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
I mean, another Karate Kid movie would be interesting.
It would be, especially since they've been saying for a little while that they're going to plan on doing another one.
Yeah.
Tying everything in up, obviously. But we'll see.
I mean, if they tie everything in, they need to bring back Hilary Swank.
Yeah. And
Next
bring back
Karate Kid.
Jaden Smith, too.
No.
And Jackie Chance.
No.
Why not? It's an alternate universe.
Maybe
Might as
just
well.
Jackie.
Yeah. I'd much rather him, yeah. Yeah, right. Fair enough. So what's good, Alex?
So yeah, so with Brian when it comes to the boys, that we were actually conversing, about after I watched it and I waited till he finished watching it, and we were just
Yeah.
really like catching up, and then we were throwing fan predictions, if you will, of what we think will occur from for the next season, the next and final season. And then today
Okay.
I actually watched two movies, since I'm a fanatic of the Saw series. I watched Jigsaw, because I'm not gonna say I kind of forgot about it, but yeah, I kind of forgot about it because I'm not saying
It's a fun one, though. It's a fun one.
no, it is, but to me, the whole thing of what is it after four? Like I'm not gonna say it started dipping, but it's just not the same knowing that John Kramer's dead. But then with the whole flashback thing, I get it. But then after that, I watched Spiral, because when I initially watched it, I wasn't 100% on it, and then giving it a rewatch, there was an appreciation for it. Like you're supposed to take it as it's in the same world,
Right.
and like spoilers if people who haven't seen it yet, right? That it's a copycat that has nothing to do with John Kramer Jigsaw.
That's the one. Spiral is the one with Chris Rock, right?
Yes, and Sam Jackson.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I never saw it, but it
It's
looks.
Yeah,
it's
so
worth a watch. It's definitely
like
worth
I said, no,
watching.
like I said, watching it for a second time after not watching it for a while, there was an appreciation for it, especially for like the simplicity slash complexities of the traps, because the traps were like kind of basic versus some of the others, but since it's not since it's not Jigsaw or anybody associated with him, god damn it, spoilers, right?
It's okay. It's been out for a little while already.
Okay, but
Yep.
yeah. Oh, no, true. So yeah, so since it's just a dude that was influenced by the acts of Jigsaw, that he was doing a lot of this stuff, and like I said, like it wasn't bad, but it's just for me, like when I think Saw, I think John Kramer. That's why, like I loved Saw X, just because it was a prequel and you got to see more of John.
I really enjoyed that one. That was actually really good.
I stopped watching those movies after the one with Sean Patrick Flannery where he was a fake victim.
Oh yeah, damn
That
it.
was a good one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Was that 6 or 7?
It's the one where I could be confusing it, or it's the one, whatever the one that Carrie Elwes was. Um, he he was in the survivors group, and then
I believe that it's 7, the final chapter.
okay, then that's the last one I saw. It's the what was that the same one where the late Chester Bennington got like thrown from the car seat from
Oh
being
my
used?
God! Like, listen, I feel bad saying it because he's not with us anymore. But I'm not a fan of Linkin Park. I think like their only good song is "One Step Closer" or whatever.
That's fair.
Right,
That's fair.
Yeah.
because when I heard that album Hybrid Theory, like I kind of knew that it was made to become, for it to be mainstream, and
But you also gotta think about it. It's not for everybody.
true, but like everyone would be like, oh my God, like what about Numb and all this stuff, and I'm just like, it's not my style of music, so
Right, that's fair. And also, what I do remember him saying though on Twitter way back was how excited he was to be a dead guy in a Saw movie. And I'm like, that's a fan, you know.
dude, I
So
told you, bucket list thing for me would be that that I get killed off in a horror movie or something, something as such, like that would be great. So it'd be like, so I could just look at myself like, so that's how it look like if I was dead. Okay.
we got to cast him in Terrifier 3.
That's already been done already. That's already filmed already.
No,
It's
I
already.
was gonna say, since they're
It'd be
filming
great
another,
though.
no, I'm saying if they said, they're filming another Saw movie or whatever, it's just like, we could start a petition or whatever, like, weird Saw fan or whatever, just add him in there, just kill him off somehow.
Which pretty sure they would do it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Why the heck not?
We'll cast Alex as a Marvel superhero and then do a live action Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's sort of a horror movie in a way.
Yeah, it is.
It's
You're
kind of
not
funny. I
wrong.
just come in or whatever. Hey, it's Deadpool. Poof.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, we're gonna just kill you. We'll just take care of you right now.
Cast him in a live action version of Killustrated.
Oh, that'd be fun. See, those were really good comics that came out years ago.
The
Yeah,
Deadpool
like-
kills the Marvel universe.
Very underrated.
Very underrated. And like I actually still have. So when I was cleaning out my bedroom closet not that long ago, I found in my box of comics, I thought I had loaned out Mike Illustrated and Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, but I didn't, and I still have them. And so, like,
Nice.
there at some point this week, I gotta go into that box of books and just read them again because
Random
those were,
question.
yeah,
Bagged and boarded?
bagged and boarded, of course.
Nice.
I just had the trade of them. I didn't even worry about it.
Well, I have the trades of them, but I bagged and boarded the trades.
Nah.
And then when it comes to video games, I actually decided to go very old school, and I
Okay.
decided to play the original Legend of Zelda for Nintendo.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
okay, okay.
And
I thought he said he was. I thought he was about to say like he went old school with games and was about to play Pong.
Ha. That's fair. That's fair.
Dook, dook, dook. Yeah, so
He really
it
wanted to
is.
play Duck Hunt. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I would
which
love if they would put that on the Switch, but then it'll be kind of
yo,
funny that if they do, the only way you can really play is since it's touchscreen, you just keep
Yep.
touching the screen
Yep.
to like shoot the motherfuckers. But yeah,
well, like I was sort of like today years old when I found this out. It's like, did you know that with the other controller you could control the duck?
yes,
Yeah.
I did not know that until maybe like a week ago.
It happens. It happens. Not many people knew that. That's the thing.
No, apparently not. Exhibit A right here.
Yeah, yeah. Senor Bride did not know.
and
It's
then
okay.
if Brian was Canadian, it'll be Exhibit A.
Womp, womp, womp,
Ha.
womp.
No,
Ha.
but in all seriousness, this is the first time because when I was a kid, I never like the only Zelda game that I ever got was well, the only one that like the first one that I got was
Uh-huh.
for the Super Nintendo, Link to the Past,
Mm-hmm.
and that one,
My favorite
and
Super
dude,
Nintendo
that is
game.
my favorite Zelda too, my favorite Zelda of all time,
Okay.
and like I said, just going back and I beat it to realize this game because since you can't really go diagonal because it's an old school Nintendo game,
Uh-huh.
it's a little harder than you realize on certain parts, but then once you get like pretty much everything, you're good.
I
I'm
think
gonna try,
I only beat the original Zelda once.
dude. Like I said, since I never really played it like that as a kid, like to
Yeah.
to beat it, I was so proud, like so proud of myself because it's like saying you're really good with like an old school Nintendo game if you can play Contra without doing the Konami code
Oh yeah, I'm not that good at that.
and beating the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I love Contra, right? And I do have the Contra collection for the Switch.
Nice.
I've beaten Contra, I've beaten Super C, and I've beaten Contra 3 the Alien Wars on easy and normal. Hard,
Well, the Alien one, that's the one where if you beat it on easy, like it ends at a certain level, and then like there's other levels depending on what mode you put it on.
when you play it on easy, when you go against the final boss in the last stage, you only have to do
Yeah.
like one part of it, and that's it. When you do the second one, you have like an extra part to it. But
Right.
then if you play it on hard, like well, other than where like all the the all the guns and everything, whatever, just like up to 11, like when you're getting shot at and everything, and then
Yeah.
the enemies like coming on the screen is fucking insane, right? And of course it takes a little more to kill the bosses, but the last boss has a final thing that once you escape on the helicopter, like when you think you beat it,
He drops on
there's a
people's elbow.
no, it's a brain, dude. So all it can do is just a headbutt. But yeah, so the last part is you're running off and you're shooting this thing, trying to escape and shoot it while
Yeah.
you're on the helicopter. And then once you're done with it and everything, you actually get the legit ending, which I'm just like, I wish that I really played that game that hard that I can, really, test myself. But this is one of those games where if you do play it, you gotta have like a second player that is just like just as good. And
Oh
it's
yeah, for sure.
but regardless of the fact, these games are fun. Now, it's going back to the
Yeah, they've
to
always been fun.
the Contra, the Contra collection or whatever. The one for Genesis, I think it's called Hard Corps, right? That title exactly fits what it is. It is fucking difficult. And I would love to say that I beat that, but no.
It's okay. Many games were not beaten back then because they
No, no.
were specifically made to be super difficult.
I mean, I'm I'm gonna admit it. I've never beaten the original. I've never beaten any Mario game. Uh
One, two, three, world, um, Sunshine, Odyssey, New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Super Mario Wonder.
um
I
and
I never beat 64, so
I still think one of the hardest games ever for Nintendo was the Turtles game that came out in '89.
dude, same here. I got stuck in the city part.
Yeah, like for that game, I only ever I only ever survived the bombs in the dam like once, and then yeah, like once I was in the turtle van, I was like, okay, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, you're supposed to go to a certain part of the city. You're supposed to get the grappling hook, and you're supposed to go from one side of the roof to the other. But like even with the instruction book and everything, I was like, how the fuck are you supposed to shoot this grappling hook? So I
Yeah.
I, I I kept getting stuck on there. But then of course, like after a while, I just like fuck this. And then when they came out with Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, you're just like fuck the first one.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
But what I do love though is that with the Cowabunga collection, you actually get the actual arcade game, and for shits and giggles, that right there, when I did beat it, I was so happy with myself, like like I fucking like oh my god, even though
You're so happy, you like so giddy like a little child and shit.
oh
Yep.
dude, but if this was like a legit machine or whatever, do you not like? Because you can press the start button and give yourself many credits. Like if it's like putting in coins.
Oh, that's great.
Do you know how many
That's
like quarters, if
hilarious.
you really think about it, that you're putting into it? But
Putting in all the quarters.
yeah, all the fucking quarters. Like I'm saying, thinking the equivalent or whatever. It's like, damn, I could have done laundry for weeks or whatever if it wasn't for me
Mm-hmm.
playing an arcade game. But then it made me think, like, God damn it, like there like two other games that I wish that they would come out for like the consoles or whatever. One is the Simpsons arcade game.
Yeah.
I know you
Okay,
could
that's
probably
a
get
fun
it.
one. That's a real fun
You
one.
could probably get it on an emulator and everything like that.
Oh,
But
for
what?
sure. There's definitely an emulator for that one.
Yeah, but I just kind of wish like like they would release it for like even if it was for Nintendo, like for the Switch or whatever, or for all the consoles. Like if they did a Simpsons game collection.
Yep.
Even though I don't think anybody really wants to play Bart versus the Space Mutants, which is the original Nintendo one,
Why
or
not?
Bart's Nightmare.
I used to love Bart's Nightmare. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
that shit was fun, dude.
Dude, like it was fun, but a lot of these games, like a lot of the games from Bart's Nightmare was like very repetitive. But and then some like
Most of games back then were repetitive.
no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, this one got like like tedious, repetitive, like but certain levels were very fun to play. Like I think was it the level where, like that you play in the Itchy and Scratchy world. That one was fun.
It
Or
was
I
pretty dope.
I think it's the one where Bart's a pig or something like that, and you're trying to get through the you're trying to escape the slaughterhouse or the I think that's what it was. That one was fun too. The water slide one used to always get me the fuck annoyed.
like I want if we're gonna go old school console done old school arcade games done for modern day. I don't care what system it's for. I want the X-Men arcade game.
That was the next one I was gonna fucking say.
That's a great one. That's a
So you
great
could come out
one.
of nowhere, but then of course, it would have to be that you have all 6 characters. So you could come out of nowhere. Colossus.
Who was it? It was Wolverine, Colossus, Dazzler, Cyclops, Storm, Nightcrawler. No, that was the
No,
Genesis one.
no, that was, and that game was hard too.
Yeah, because like Wolverine's mutant powers, if you used them too much, he'd go berserk, which was so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it really was. It's stupid.
You know what X-Men game was really cool when I had it for the Super Nintendo?
Which
X-Men
one?
Mutant Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Never
That
played
was
that
good.
one.
That one's really good. What I love too.
I played that one as an emulator recently.
Yeah,
Like,
so that one, I think a fan what they did was they did an ultimate one,
Okay.
and they gave you more character selection. So they put uh, other characters, but you could tell they're sprites from the other games, from like the Genesis game and stuff like that.
So it's sort of like an old school Mugen type game.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
Okay.
and
those are
technically
fun.
it's Mutant Apocalypse, right? But you can pick almost
Yeah.
anyone. I saw it online like a few weeks back, and I was like, damn, like you gotta love that, people and their love for certain things, and it's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, if you could somehow get this for like, to Marvel to actually release it or whatever, m-
Yeah.
you know, whoever created this will get all the monies.
Oh, of
Oh, yeah.
course.
They'll get those 2 bags of Disney money.
Oh,
It's a fun time. It's fun times.
What I would love for them to re-release too, and because I'm waiting to see when they're gonna release the what is it, the Marvel Fighting Collection.
oh, that'd be so great. Not even. I
That
don't
would
even
be
care
cool.
about
No, it's coming out, dude. They're releasing a Marvel Fighting Collection. So
it, the original Marvel superheroes. Is gonna be on that.
Marvel superheroes, X-Men, the X-Men fighting game. Um, they're gonna even have the Punisher fucking beat 'em up, and
Interesting.
they have up to Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay, wait. The Punisher beat him up. Is that the one that?
You can either pick him or Nick Fury. But
I remember that one.
but it's Hasselhoff style Nick Fury.
Ah,
If you know what I mean.
It's the old school Nick Fury, not
Yes.
not the ultimate version of Nick Fury.
Yeah.
because
But
the
remember,
Punisher-
that's the game is that old, so
But the Punisher game that I was thinking of was the one with Thomas Jane as the voice, where there was that one moment where like you come out of the coffin and in the funeral and you slaughter the entire mob. That was a fun one.
Sounds fun. I've never played that one. That one sounds fun though.
Well, the reason why it was Thomas Jane, it was sort of the video game version of the Punisher movie from 2004. But meanwhile, it was more comic book style. It sort of was like Punisher, but Max Payne.
Yeah.
A
I was
fun
joking
game.
around what's the difference?
It's the same. It's the same. They look the same.
It reminds me of that meme from I think the Office meme or whatever. They showed like 2 different pics or whatever. It's like I don't see a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the
It
same
looks the
picture.
same.
Yeah. But going back to what I was saying, even though it was released back then, but I think with the updated stuff now, I would love for them to release like a Mortal Kombat, collection. I think that would be,
That would be really cool.
awesome.
That would be cool.
So you can like just play play the original Mortal Kombat, get mad like what, because everyone's so used to fighting games now.
Yeah.
Because have you ever really like went back? Because I had the Street Fighter collection for the Switch too, and playing Street Fighter 2, the original one, you know, it, it's a, I'm not gonna say it's laggy, but there is a big difference of playing games like that, like the original Street Fighter 2 versus the new Warriors, because it just seems like you can go a little faster.
Right.
Still fun though.
It's because the engines are quicker now than they were
Yeah.
back then.
But of course, like like when you start playing like the Alpha series, oh my god, dude, the officers like made up for it a lot.
That was super fun. I remember those. Those were good.
What I will also love, like, I think they released it already, but I don't know, like, I gotta check into it. The old school King of the Fighters collection.
That would be cool. That'd be real nice. I fucks with that.
Because I know they like I think they did release something, but I don't know for what console. I want to see if they do have something like that for the Switch. I'm gonna have to check into it, but money's tighter than burn your butt cheeks right now, so I got to be a
Yeah.
frugal gamer.
Yeah. But you also have like 80,000 games that you haven't played yet either, so it's understandable.
Dude, like for a lot of the consoles, there are plenty of games that I haven't played that
Exactly, that's what I'm
that I
saying.
got
Like you
that I
could
got-
wait.
yeah, dude, like for the Switch
They're not gonna
alone,
disappear.
dude, for the Switch alone, I have like at least I want to say 5 to 7 games that I have not played yet.
That's insane, dude.
But
That's insane. You're buying all
like
these games, you're not even playing them
no. The
at
newer
the moment.
games,
At the moment,
yeah,
right?
yeah, the newer games I've played. But like I remember one time it was just like what was it? For when I first got the Switch one Christmas, I got like at least like 5 6 games. And then afterwards, like, once I did get the Switch, I was just like, oh, I want this game and I want this game. And then when Super Smash Brothers came out, fuck everything else at the time.
Because Smash Brothers took over the world, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And also let us not forget one of the other games that, classic that, can, break friendships and divide families, Mario Kart.
Yay. That's always a good one. That's a great one,
Uh,
actually.
And
I
I just
love
realized
Mario
that we went on the most giant tangent right now. So Steve, what have you been up to, dude?
We did. We did. We absolutely did.
Dude,
But
we became the Good Games podcast for a second.
but we always do. We always go with the tangents, and it's fair. I
Shout
get
out
it.
to Frank. Shout out to Frank.
Word. It's to Frank and the other Alex, the evil Alex.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
evil one as
Yeah.
Mario. Yeah, buddy would call him.
Yeah, yeah. I know Mario is on the stream because we are streaming live right now, but unfortunately I can't respond to it over here. But it's okay. We're here. Well, I saw your comments. I saw it over there.
Shout out to our brother, man.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as for me, I've been watching a bunch of stuff like the usual. Like the usual stuff that I usually watch. A bunch of horror stuff, which is great. But before we came on here, I was actually watching The Last Drive-In, where they were watching this movie from like the 60s called The Carnival of Souls, which is a very interesting movie. Of course, a lot of people don't know about it because it's old, and it's in black and white, obviously. And it pretty much follows this lady that she falls into. She's in a car accident after doing what is it called? Like dirt races or whatever, like street races.
For whatever reason, I was just gonna say, cocaine.
No cocaine,
Yeah.
no cocaine, no cocaine. This is pre-cocaine.
Should
But
be one crack.
Oh yeah, that was like just come out of nowhere. Like, no, that's an '80s thing, man. Look at all the '80s movies. The Big Businessman. Even in what was
Yeah.
it? Was it the Toxic Avenger and other stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was all there. Not in this one. This one that doesn't have any no cocaine at least that we
The
know.
summary of a lot of '80s movies or whatever. The one trope or whatever. Big business.
Yeah.
I love my job.
Yeah. But this one, no. This one, no cocaine in this one. But she's basically she winds up getting rescued from this crash or whatever. And then it just follows her throughout the entire movie, and she's like, "Wait, something's weird. Something's weird." She starts seeing things, and she starts seeing spirits, I guess you can say, the things that are following her, and she doesn't know why. And then as the story builds and the story builds, you find out what really happened. And it's
Mushrooms.
pretty free. No mushrooms either. No
It was the
mushrooms.
60s, though.
I know. No magic mushrooms in this one either. No. But
Ryan, that's late '60s, early '70s.
yeah. Well, this was in the late 60s. It's fair. But
Okay,
yeah,
then
no.
Brian may be a little valid then. Okay.
Yeah,
Reefer Madness.
yeah, they were totally against weeds. But yeah, it's a real fun movie. It's very slow, obviously, but it's a slow build, but it's really good. Definitely worth watching.
But
Carnival of
usually a lot of
Souls.
older movies like were always like that. That
Yeah, even
slow
Jaws was
build.
a slow build. Even though Jaws had like the beginning where he's there, but there's just a lot of build to the whole
Just
massacre or whatever.
just remember, elections matter because the mayor of Jaws was also the mayor in Jaws too.
Yeah, yeah.
Voting matters. And
That's Brian's platform of the day.
yeah,
His
Yeah.
he'll step off his soapbox now, and we'll continue on.
time for title of the episode: Reefer McMadness.
I can fucks with it. I can fucks with it. Reefer
You
Big
know what?
Madness. Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. I'll allow it. Yeah. Good stuff. But before we get into the geek shit, I figured we'd do a little bit of geeky stuff in general. But being that it is an episode it's a bit of a landmark episode, I guess you can say. 333, a lot of threes, which is cool with me. Like I don't mind.
Yeah.
We do another ranker list. We haven't done a ranker list in a couple weeks.
It's
So I
true.
figured, why not? Let's do another one. And for this one, it's gonna be a fun one. Might be something that we actually go through pretty fucking quickly, because it's kind of easy. But it should still be fun because I am enjoying this. And the list for this week, the ranker list, we're gonna do the top 10 of the most overpowered superheroes. And I know, Alex, you're gonna give me the number one answer because we both talk about it all the fucking time.
Let Brian do it this time.
Okay, Brian, go for it.
Superman.
Yes.
Holy shit, we got fucking sound! Oh shit, we got for 333! Fucking Christ! Jesus fucking Christ, that's awesome!
and also, this is now the second time I guessed the number one spot on a
Yes,
list.
that is the number one spot on the list. Yes.
Because remember with the deaths in an MCU movie?
Yep. You got the number one for that one too.
Yeah, it was Deacon Frost and the really bad CGI.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Good
I
job.
like
Good
this
job.
list. Yeah, thank you.
All right, so let's go with another one. Alex, what's the next one?
You said heroes or characters? I forget.
They are overpowered superheroes.
Okay, superheroes, overpowered. You can kind of say, just because of the abilities and everything as such or whatever, you could put Deadpool on the list, but I don't think it would be him.
No, unfortunately not. Sorry, sir. No
I just wanted to
Deadpool.
mention it because, it's coming up soon.
Next
We
week.
got a bunch of Deadpool stuffs, but no Deadpool today. Not on this part of the show, at least. Alex, Brian, what's your next one? What's your next choice? What's your next?
Most overpowered Hulk?
No, incorrect, sir. No Hulk in this one. We're just doing the top 10. Hulk
Which
is super powered, but he is not in the top 10.
But you figure because there's so many comics where they're like, oh, he grew more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is the
No,
version
that
that's the version that I enjoy the most, where the fact that he gets pissed off and he gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
What was it like?
Unlike the Ang Lee shit.
Right. Yeah.
And in my comics, I still have that. What was it? Issue 125, where he grew from like
Mhm.
1998. Yeah, I still got that.
Yeah. So, Alex, what is your next choice?
Overpowered, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Franklin Richards, but I don't think he's a hero though.
Franklin Richards is on the list, but where is he on the list? Because I know I saw him a couple times on the list.
It'd be kind of funny if he's like not even on 10. He's like 26.
Later on. No, Franklin Richards is actually number 4. He's number 4 on the list.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. See, I did a little drum roll there.
Yeah, I like these little sound effects.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're a real podcast.
Right? Like we're an actual radio show, not even just a podcast.
It's not like we recorded 333 episodes or anything like that.
Right, yeah. It's about time we do something extra, something special. Yeah. So, Brian, what's your next choice, sir?
Oh, you got my name right this time.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna say Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern is on the list, but he is not in the top 10, sir.
Okay.
Green Lantern is actually number 12.
Oh, okay.
Just barely making it, but that's good.
Barely.
With his weakness of yellow.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just come out of nowhere, like you just have post-it notes. He just goes.
He's like, I'm scared. Yeah.
Why do I not have any will now?
Oh man. Brian, what's the next one? You're next. Alex. Sorry,
I'm Alex and you're Brian.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of like abilities and everything like that. I'm just like trying to go through. Wouldn't it be like Rogue?
Rogue is on the list, but she is not in the top 10.
Okay.
Rogue is actually she comes way after Green Lantern too. She's number 18 on the list.
Okay.
So, Brian, what is your next choice?
Batman.
Go fuck yourself.
No, he's not overpowered, senor.
But I mean,
he's smart, but he's not overpowered.
Okay. I mean, it was worth a shot because he's like.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because they said if he the whole thing was years back where if he were to have had a mutant ability, it'd be super smartness or super intelligence.
Super brains? Yeah.
Super brains.
Yeah, no super brains this time. No,
Isn't that the Hawktua chick?
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah.
I love how again we just keep going back to that for whatever.
That's fine. I think we should name the episode Super Brains. No.
I love how Brian had like a decent thing for him, for himself or whatever, and then it's just like, fuck that nonsense.
Alex, what is your next choice, senor?
I don't remember if fuck. I'm trying to. Tick tock, tick tock, tick. You don't have a clock thing or whatever? Or
No, I don't have a clock sound.
If you would have had the Jeopardy one, that would have been fucking fantastic.
Well, we don't have the rights to that. We don't have enough money. It's not in the budget.
No, we know.
Well, I could figure something out for the next episode.
Oh my god! If anything, whatever, we can just get one of those like off-brand Jeopardy thing. Like it sounds like it, but
it's not really that. Yeah.
But it's done in like a different key. Yeah.
It's the generic one. So let's do a drum roll, and you tell me what you got. Let's do the drum roll.
Okay, fine. Even though I don't think it, but I'll have to say Spider-Man.
No, unfortunately, that is not correct, sir.
Because it depends on who writes it. But,
right. Yeah. No, that is not a choice for this list. So, Brian, what is your next one?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. No, she is not on the top 10. No.
Damn it! Now I'm just picturing Brian spinning or whatever. Then he turns into a hero.
Okay, so Alex, this is gonna be your last one. What do you got?
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter is number 7.
Okay.
Yay, number 7.
We finally got one that's like, you know, let me rephrase that. I finally got one that after a couple of tries is actually in the top 10. Thank you.
I love that we have these effects now. This is great.
Yeah, these effects are over on this news place that we're streaming on. This fucking great. It's giving you the options for other things to put on, so they weren't doing it on the other place. But yeah, I like it over here in Riverside. So Brian, give me your last one.
Okay. This is rough. Superman. No, we already said that.
That was the very first one.
I was joking around or whatever. It's like, you know, no, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna go out there and say it. Homelander.
Oh, that'd be great. But he's actually not on this list. I am surprised that he's not.
Because remember, they said superheroes. This one's villain.
Well, he's a soup.
Fine, I'll play the role of Brian right now. Sentry,
actually, yeah, he's on the list. Sentry is, what is he? I think he's number 9. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Sentry is number 8.
Doesn't count because Alex had his turn already.
I said I was playing the role of Brian.
He's giving you the points, sir. He's giving you the points.
Okay,
Yeah.
Even though technically he did win this anyway, but you know.
I did.
Right,
Can we please get the round of applause one more time?
We do this one.
Throw a rose. Holy shit! They threw random panties.
Right? Yeah.
Episode 333. Random panties.
That's. Yeah, I fucks with it. That's fine. I'll take it. So, let's go over the list. The top 10 superheroes we got. At number 10, we have Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. She's number 10.
Okay.
Number 9, we got Shazam.
Okay.
Number 8, we got Sentry, like you said. Number 7, we got Martian Manhunter.
Like I said.
Number 6, we got Jean Grey. Number 5.
But technically, if you want to get into it, she became overpowered when she became the Phoenix.
But it was still her. Because it was technically the Phoenix was within her in general. So she just just had it under control.
I was saying joking around or whatever. It's like, God damn it, whatever. It sounds like some kind of like, you know, moral lesson. It was in you the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much. The next one is number 5. That is Silver Surfer. Number 4, Franklin Richards. Number 3, we have Scarlet Witch. Number 2 is a surprising one because you guys didn't even think about it going this far. But we got One Punch Man.
That's right, because of a manga. God damn it. Because I keep thinking, like, to me, and I'm going to get technical. Manga is one thing, comic book is another, even though technically they are the same thing.
Yeah. But this is just overpowered superheroes, not just, you know, just within the Marvel or DC universe. It's just superheroes in general.
We just gotta add one thing right now. One punch.
Yeah. One Punch. Yep. Yeah. So that's the list. That's the ranker list.
I love how you just don't mention number one because you're just like fuck number one.
Because we already know. Everybody knows. Mario's probably like, oh my god, yeah, say it, Superman. Yeah. But
You just did it. You just like thank you, buddy.
it's all good. It's all good. We gotta you gotta give it up sometimes because we actually spoke about him too many times the last couple of weeks anyway. So
What, Mario?
no, Superman. Yeah, Superman. We had a bunch of things that we're talking about the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well,
We even had the protein shake. We had the protein shake. We had the fucking his son being in it and everything. Yeah, so we spoke about
the
it.
first picks about the upcoming James Gunn thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's already there. We've talked about it enough for the last 3
And then when we
weeks.
went to Batman Cape Crusader, we were just like, that's when I was like, okay, go on.
Continue.
To mention Superman this week, I mean, not only was it number one on that list, but we got the poster for the final season of Superman and Lois.
I guess, yeah.
You know what's funny? That's another thing I've been watching lately that I just, the only Superman property other than I should, let me rephrase that, series or whatever that other than the Superman animated series from the fucking, what is it, like late 90s, early 2000s or whatever. I forget like when it came out. But, it was sure. Yeah, it would have to have been 90s because it came out shortly after Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, around the same time.
Yeah, so...
The Bruce Timm Superman stuff.
Yeah, so... I've been watching My Adventures with Superman, and that's actually not bad.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
The animated one is fantastic.
Another thing I forgot to mention. I was watching another thing that it's on Max too. Fucking Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad anime.
Oh yeah, I have not watched that. That's good.
It actually is.
Okay. Very
They're on
cool.
5 episodes,
Cool.
but what is it? The first 4 are they're English dub from what I saw, and then the new episode that just came out, what is it, this past weekend? It's still still in Japanese, but of course English sub. But I can wait for them to to dub it and watch it over again.
That's fair. I'll give it a shot sometime soon, eventually.
I mean, technically, whatever, an episode's like 22 minutes or whatever, or something like that, give or take. All I'm gonna tell you, Steve, is what is it, the closing theme or whatever, just the animation on there, whatever. You're probably gonna laugh your ass off.
Okay. See,
I don't
now
wanna
you
spo-
sold me. You sold me.
I'm just saying, I don't want to spoil it for you, but once you see it or whatever, I hope we talk about it next week, episode 334.
Yeah. I'm down for it. Let's go. So now, let's get into some geek shit.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Geek shit.
Yeah. See, we got transitions and shit now. Look at that.
Every time
Look at
now
that.
we gotta do that big intro, whatever. Like, now we can get some geek shit. Play it again, Steve.
And we do it again. Play it, bitch. Come on now. There we go.
Shit.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's fine. It was totally worth it.
Oh, I know it was worth it. But I figured I'd try something new, try something different. So the first thing for the geek news this week, it's fun. It's fun. We've been talking about the fact that they're doing Avengers 4 and Avengers 5, Secret Wars, and all this other stuff, and we finally got news as to who's going to be actually directing this, or who could be directing it. And it's very exciting because the people that are in high talks and high, belief that it could be them are going to be possibly doing it. It's the Russo brothers. And
They've been the best thing to come to the Marvel Universe
yeah, absolutely.
in terms of directing. I mean, they're the reason why Winter Soldier felt like a fucking spy movie.
Yeah,
And that's what I didn't like about Winter Soldier, because I don't like spy thrillers.
I love spy thrillers. They're
Me
so
too.
fun.
Nice, I know. Like we talked about it before. Everyone has their taste. I just, like Winter Soldier wasn't for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I still remember seeing the fucking double feature with you guys
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
$17 at the AMC theater.
It's so worth it, though.
Oh yeah.
It's so worth it.
And
Yeah.
we were like, it was that Thursday night where we were in the theater and like nobody else really was.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, we're about to see the new Marvel movie in
Yeah.
an empty theater.
Nowadays or whatever, you're lucky if there's actually a couple of seats left.
Yeah. Pretty
But of
much.
course, whatever, if there are a couple of seats, they're in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also
So
you need to know the tricks of New York City and don't go to theaters during the fucking weekday or the weeknight. Or
Or if you do go like
Matinee.
be there early when you're there for the whatever time. Be there early so you get in early.
or
Yeah, but remember now the whole thing of reserving, that it really cuts that thing.
Well, you reserve early to get your seats where you want it to be.
or you Conrad Hotel downtown.
Fair, fair.
Am I
fair.
sleeping with the person that works in the movie theater? What's good with that? With that Deadpool and Wolverine, huh?
You got that. You got that. Got that hookup.
It
Yeah.
rhymes with Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Mirage.
I'm excited for this one. This one sounds pretty fucking cool. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. Especially being the Russos. They're good. They're good at what they do. And
They're they're fantastic directors. So I'm excited to know that they're
Yeah.
hopefully going to be a part of the MCU again.
we could hope so.
Be nice.
Because they've done a good job. Well, the stuff that they've put out, I've been all for. I'm like, and now that this is happening, I'm like, yo, please make it happen.
And their non MCU stuff is great too. Like they didn't direct it, but they produced, what was it, 21 Bridges?
Uh huh.
And rest in power, Chadwick. But that movie was fucking insanely good.
Yeah, it was. So we'll see. It's very exciting. Very exciting.
Mhm.
The next piece of news that we got, we kind of touched on a while ago that we were getting a Wonder Man feature. A Wonder
All right,
Man.
yeah.
We finally got some news. And actually, we got the news for a while. Like we just haven't been here. We haven't been doing anything. But it's like they've been adding more and more people to this. I'm just like, okay, and I'm totally down for it. So we have the latest addition to this cast is Byron Bowers, who was in The Lady in the Lake, which is pretty cool. He's good, and he's just been joining a bunch of other people that are on there already. Alia Abdul Mateen the second. Demetrius Gross, Ben Kingsley, Ed Harris, possibly Bob Odenkirk, which is a huge rumor. This should be interesting. I am down for it. I want to see who's gonna actually be Wonder Man, or if they've casted him, but they just haven't said anything about it. But this should be cool. It's gonna be another show, but it's gonna be under the Marvel Spotlight banner. So you know how we had.
Wasn't the rumor that Nathan Fillion was going to be?
But the fact that he's already doing Guy Gardner in the DC stuff, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt they're gonna double dip him in both sides at the same time, because essentially it would be at the same time.
Yeah, such a shame.
Yeah.
It's not like any other actor's done it before. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but not exactly at the same time, because you have something that's actually shooting right now for something that's going to be shooting within the near future. or if not at the moment as well. So like that's a bit of a conflict of interest, especially being from one place to the other.
It's almost like Hollywood doesn't have magic.
Yeah, yeah.
Brian, after everything that has gone on with like Me Too and all that other stuff, whatever, the magic is dead. They found out Hollywood is just a sleazy place.
It is. It can be. It can be. But it's getting better. Allegedly, we'll see. We'll see how much better it's gotten.
I just can't wait for that everything gets back to whatever the new normal is gonna be, because what is it like? There hasn't been movies that are really maybe a handful at most that would really want me to go to the theater that night, like the night of release.
Yeah. Honestly, like I don't go to night of release anymore. I've never like had the interest now as like a 40-year-old dude to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the movie at midnight to go see a fucking movie.
Well, that's
Nah.
because Kevin Spacey hasn't been in a movie in some time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
too
I
soon.
guess. No, not really, not really, not really.
People just ooh,
Nah, nah, nah. But yeah, like I really haven't had anything to be like, oh yeah, I really want to watch this one. It's nothing really been like, oh yeah, I want to see it now. Maybe the weekend of. Maybe a weekend of at that point, yeah, maybe I'll watch something. But as far as watching it day of at midnight, no.
Hell no.
No. I'm way past we're way past those days.
I don't do the movie at midnight anymore unless I'm watching it in the comfort of my own home.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm watching this movie.
Right,
And then,
exactly.
especially
wake up,
after
you're
a
like,
long
oh, yeah.
day of work and everything like
yo, yo,
Yes,
feel
well,
alright.
and
Yeah.
not to get too personal, but Brian does work a late shift. Like, he works, what is it, second shift?
Yeah, I do 11-8.
Yeah.
So
And
by
I'm
the
home
time,
till 10.
yeah, and then by the time he'll probably get to the movies or whatever, he's just like, on the train, like, quick nap, quick nap, quick nap. Fuck, I missed my stop.
There is no more quick naps on the train. But
Says you.
I know. Well, for me specifically, like, obviously, I'm nowhere near
you don't.
over there.
You don't.
Dude,
you
if
don't
Steve took a quick nap or whatever, my man's
crashed.
gonna, watch out for that tree.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Pretty
fucking
much.
much.
Steve is driving fast as he can be, allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Watch
no,
out for that tree.
can't do that. Nope. Can't do that at all. Mm-mm.
Well, what was the Homer Simpson one? Homer Simpson, the greatest guy in history.
Yeah.
Simpson, Homer Simpson. He's about to hit the chestnut tree. Ah!
Oh!
The next piece of news that we got, that's gonna be pretty much something pretty fucking cool, because we do know we had Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir in the Spider-Verse movie, the first one, which was pretty fucking great. Well, then we heard that they were gonna do a spin-off of it, of course, starring Nicolas Cage, which is fucking dope. It's gonna be coming on Amazon sometime soon. But we got news that we're gonna have another person that I'm a fan of, and that's Lamore Morris is gonna be in it. Is gonna be in this series, and I'm fucking excited for it. He's fucking good.
It's hysterical. He was great on The New Girl.
Yeah, he was good on New Girl. He's also done a bunch of things, and that I've heard him do a lot of things, and he's fucking hilarious.
He was the best part of that atrocity known as Bloodshot.
You know what's funny? I still haven't watched that one.
Don't.
Yeah, I have no need to watch it either. Like,
Isn't that movie with the Iron Giant?
Was
Yes.
it? I think so. Yeah.
The Iron Giant who cares about family.
Yeah.
Family or whatever, and that
Yeah.
sometimes whatever, depending his roles, just says one line and gets paid millions of dollars for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
let me rephrase it. The same line over and over again, but just emoting differently.
yes, I am Groot.
Shh. Brian, we do not get the Disney money. Shh.
Yeah. Well, generic. I am tree. I am tree.
No. What if it's what there's a sparkling wine out of New Mexico called Gruet, Gruet. So I am Gray.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, when we really get in trouble like that, yo soy gray.
Yeah. But
All
yeah,
I know, all I know is if Dom Toretto really cared about family, he would have mentioned a brother 9 movies earlier.
yeah. The fact that he had a brother that
That nobody saw.
yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that's right. They couldn't see him.
Yeah, it makes complete sense now why nobody knew that he had another brother.
Son of a bitch. Like, we just broke, we broke the internet with that theory.
Yeah,
That's the reason why we never knew about the brother, because nobody could see him.
Yep.
Just came out of nowhere. My man came out of nowhere, like, it's like, oh, why could we never see you? Because my man was like, drop dead Fred, you have to believe.
Which makes sense that we couldn't see his brother because his brother was Ricky Sidnicki, who was an imaginary friend.
Yeah, exactly.
It all connects. Cue the Charlie Day It's Always Sunny meme with the conspiracy board.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
I'll have one crack. Anyway.
Yeah. One crack.
One crack. Yo,
That's the episode title right there. One crack, please. One crack, please.
That's what she said.
One crack, please. Yeah. Yeah. But Lamont Morris, he's fucking good. He's great.
He's great.
Apparently, he's gonna be playing Robbie Robertson.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be fun. It should be cool. Like, I like what he does. I like how he does things, and he's a good actor. So let's see what Lamar Morris brings to Spider-Man Noir or Spider Noir.
I feel kind of bad because I hear, like, for whatever reason, I know you said Lamar, but I hear LeVar for whatever reason. I'm just like,
it's not LeVar Burton, okay?
Yeah.
No, not him. Not the dude with the Cyclops eyes in Star Trek.
Yes. Pew pew.
Was it LaForge? Yeah. Jodie LaForge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never really a Star Trek fan, so I can't really call it like that. But I think I got the name right. Sounds about the same. Sure.
You got it right. We'll just edit it in post just in case.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's fine.
I can see right now, whatever. I love them in that thing. Insert name here.
Yeah, pretty much. Drop name here. Yeah.
I loved it. I loved them as, you know who we're talking about.
So in other news, I was very surprised that they're gonna be doing this. But Disney's doing a sequel to Freaky Friday, starring Lindsay Lohan and what's her face? Fucking Jamie Lee Curtis. They're doing a sequel to it, which is okay. Why? Why not, I guess? And it turns out that they're actually bringing somebody else that's been around for a long time, from like way back in the day. They're bringing Chad and Michael Murray to this one, which is it's pretty weird because he was in the original. But yeah, Freaky Friday.
I know they've been wanting to do it for like forever.
Yeah. And it's now 20 years since the original since the one that they put out.
Yeah.
So
I guess everybody, for whatever, that watched it as a kid back then, now it's pretty much an adult and be like, oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
That's like the whole gap between the original Monsters Inc. and then Monsters University.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, sounds all right.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, it's like Inside Out and Inside Out 2 are almost 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, and it seemed like the characters grew within age too. Like it like she became a teenager from the first movie. So
Yeah, and like, I mean, look at Toy Story. Toy Story 4 should have ended it. They literally fucking closed the.
should have ended it.
Well, technically, if I remember the rumor, it was supposed to end at 3, but then since they wanted to ride with ride it like like maybe we can make some more money, whatever. So they just do another one. And
Because people still love it anyway, regardless.
I mean, Toy Story 4 wasn't bad, but it just seemed like 3, and like 3 should have ended everything.
Yeah, it should have. It should have.
And then then they had Lightyear, and I guess because Lightyear was terrible in terms of money.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
It is. Stop copying me.
We're just saying. It is.
No, but you're right, though.
Movie.
Yeah.
It was a money grab. But it was worth it. It was a good money grab because it was enjoyable.
I just think that maybe some people were just kind of like upset because they were expecting it to look more like, the actual toy. And I was just like, no, remember.
It's the real life version of him.
Yeah, it was based
the
off
quote unquote real life.
No, the movie, the whole rumor. I think it was the movie that that Andy saw as a kid, and then when they put out like a figure that was supposed to be based off of that.
And then and then those memes that say, that Andy got the bootleg toy.
Yeah.
My man got the Buzz Lightyear from Temu. Oh, I'm sorry, Wish.
Same difference.
He got it from eBay, the overseas edition, or the Amazon third-party seller.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing that we got another sequel. If this is a prequel though for Dexter.
Yeah,
they're calling it Dexter Original Sin.
Original Sin.
Which is interesting because, of course, we had Dexter for a while. Then we also had Dexter. What was it? What was the name of the other one? The final series.
New Blood.
Yeah, that shit.
Which started out great but ended worse than the fucking original series.
Right. So we have that. Now we have Original Sin, which could actually be interesting because it shows the beginnings of Dexter or whatever.
And it could be good because hopefully they go more toward the graphic novel.
Hopefully. And it should be good. It should be good. Also, his dad is not going to be, of course, the same dad that we had before. We're getting somebody else. We're getting Christian Slater as his dad.
And that's pretty cool. But honestly, I hope that if they do some sort of narrating of the show, it's Michael C. Hall.
That would be great.
Because that would fit.
Yeah.
And it would tie in the original actor to this prequel, which, let's all knock on wood, this is good.
So technically, you could say Dexter - Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Young Dexter.
Yeah, young Dexter.
Which I still haven't watched that show.
He has a sister named Dee Dee, and she's always trying to get into his lab.
You idiot.
Yeah. And then he kills her.
The real young Dexter.
Yeah. But this should be cool. It should be interesting. It's going to be coming sometime soon to Paramount Plus and Showtime. But yeah, it should be alright. I kind of want to watch it. I'm not super excited for it, but I do want to see what they're going to do with it. Especially since it's one of those series that was highly beloved and people were obsessed with the damn show. But yeah, we'll see. Then another thing that we got, another sequel that's actually a prequel. this is on the horror side. You know, I'm a big horror fan. We've seen Rosemary's Baby. Well, I've seen Rosemary's Baby a few times. But we're getting a prequel to Rosemary's Baby.
That's one of like probably one of my favorite horror films.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It still holds up.
Yeah, it really does. It's weird. It's weird how good it is.
It's weird and crazy, but yes. And also, if you guys are New Yorkers, go visit that building. It's on the Upper West Side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And this is coming off of the fact that the first Omen actually did really well. Because
that tracks.
yeah, it's the first Omen is actually really good. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. I saw it a couple times and it's fucking great. But this one is going to be called Apartment 7A, which makes complete sense. It's it's in the city. But yeah, it takes you back to before everything, and I'm down for it, dude. It takes place in New York, obviously, in 1965. Prior to Rosemary's Baby, obviously, and what happens in the apartment before Rosemary moved in. So yeah, it should be cool. It should be real cool.
You said it was Apartment 7A. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Apartment 7A.
Hyphen the procreation and creation.
Yeah, nah, I can see that. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited for it. There's a few people that are attached to this. Julia Garner, or Garner, Diane West, Kevin McNeely, and Jim Sturgis. They're all attached to this. This should be actually coming on Paramount as well on September 27th. So it's very soon. Very soon.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes me want to go back and rewatch Rosemary's Baby now.
More than likely, because of which they may, and since it's getting, close to Halloween season, right?
Well, it is streaming. It is streaming.
So yeah, so they may.
Where is it streaming? I am not sure. I'm about to find that shit out right now.
Steve is searching for information.
It is on. You can find it on Prime. Rosemary Baby's on Prime.
Now,
is it like free for Prime members, or
yes,
is it
it's able to stream on Prime.
Nice.
Yes.
Yo, it's been like an eternity since I've watched that movie. I had not seen that movie since before I even knew my wife.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, it's an old movie. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's like, fucking Roman Polanski, who's not allowed to make movies in the U.S. anymore.
Yeah.
This is pre those charges.
we don't talk about Polanski, no.
Pretty much.
Episode title: We don't talk about Polanski.
No.
No.
Mr. Polanski, no here.
Oh, Alex, do you remember when that chick that was dressed up as the maid from Family Guy did your glasses at Comic-Con?
I know, it was funny because I asked if she can do that, and she goes, "Of course." And I was like, "Fucking awesome." It's like saying one of my other favorite Comic-Con pictures has to be, there was a dude dressed like Leatherface, and I told him, "Choke me."
I still got that picture somewhere of you getting your glasses cleaned by that girl dressed as the maid.
Oh, another one that was kind
Just
of
as Consuela?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's hilarious, dude.
Mr. Superman.
Mr. Peter, no here.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh,
fun.
another one that I did that was kind of cool was there was a dude that was actually dressed as one of the best Jokers that I've seen in any convention. But this
Nice.
dude
Okay.
apparently was a professional like a professional
Oh, that
cosplayer.
well, that makes sense then. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes complete
So
sense.
he took his his proper crowbar, grabbed me by the lanyard, and looked like he was choking me too.
Nice.
For whatever reason, it just seems like everyone's either like just either trying to kill me or blind me.
Yeah, yeah, that's always fun. That's always fun.
Yay, violence.
Yeah, exactly. Violence. We
Fine.
um yeah, and those are the some of the stuffs. Though we got some fun stuff because of course Deadpool is coming out soon. Xbox decided to put out a remote for Deadpool,
Oh,
and this looks so silly.
it's ridiculous, but I love it.
It is this is probably one of the most stupidest things I've ever seen, but no pun intended. Um, but the remote, it looks like the suit of Deadpool, but it also has cheeks on the remote,
Yeah.
which is fucking hilarious. Like, who does that? Why do you have cheeks on a fucking remote?
Because
Because
it's
fuck you,
Deadpool.
that's why. Yeah.
It's not even like it's bumpers. It's literally like butt cheeks, which is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
It kind of reminds me of the reason why I'm not an Xbox guy, going back to the original Xbox, that I didn't like the original Xbox because before they changed their controllers were like super bulky and annoying to fuck around with.
For sure.
Fair, fair.
So that really deterred me from that system. And then once they made the smaller controllers that were kind of like, more tolerable. But at that time, remember, a lot of the games for the Xbox, minus like a Halo and stuff like that, they were not that great. Or at least in my
Yeah.
opinion, they weren't that great. A lot of the wrestling games that came out for the Xbox, ooh.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Like it's a novelty, obviously. But
It's more for collection.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a fun little collection. I get it. But like
I can see right now, like whoever has it in the house, they're gonna let you, if you're gonna play a game, you're gonna play multiplayer. It's like you got the butt controller. Like, I don't want the butt
yeah.
controller. You're gonna
Yeah, see
fucking
like
have
you,
the butt controller.
Yeah.
you see the butts right there. Look at that shit. It's a remote with an ass. Designed by Deadpool. That's hilarious. But yeah, there's also like a whole Xbox that they got and everything. It's interesting, but like it's just a money grab. But people are gonna go for it, of course.
Are they gonna grab it?
They might. They might. Wouldn't be surprised. They just don't grab it too hard, I guess. But yeah, yeah, there's that. But then we also got some cool shit from Deadpool. Obviously, we know that the movie is coming out this week, right?
Next
No, it's
week.
Next week.
Yeah, yeah. Well, by the time this episode comes up, it'll be this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the final trailer for it, and it looks pretty fucking good. So let's watch the trailer for this one, because of course we're gonna end off the show with a bunch of trailers,
Like we
Trailer
do.
centric.
which is what we usually do. Which we usually do. So let's transition into trailers. Trailers.
I
I
was just
love
like,
these.
no, but go back again or whatever. Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Okay. Okay.
Trailer time.
Eh.
Eh,
Eh.
You just want to add just trailers.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So let's watch the trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. The latest trailer, at least.
the final trailer.
Yes. the
Trailer
final
centric
trailer.
talk.
Yes. Let's do it.
I know I turn everything into a joke, but I care. I want to use that for something important. I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. It was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save them.
Whoever you think I am. You got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine. Stop it.
Pew pew pew
Pew, 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 pew.
Stop it.
Dude, this looks awesome. We already were excited for it. We already wanted to see it.
Yeah.
But now it's just more reason to it. Of course, we have we got a clip of Lady Deadpool. Fucking cool.
Yeah, that was the previous one that they focused on.
Right. Yeah. Well, it was just but it was just like from like the neck down.
Right.
We actually
So-
see the full Lady Deadpool in this one.
Everybody thought we were going to get a visual of her face. Meanwhile, they're like, nope.
Nope. Still got a
here's
mask
her in
on.
the mask.
Yeah. Still got a mask on,
They
which is
went,
fine.
Fuck you, go watch the movie. Maybe you'll see something.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Disney wants to get those 2 bags of money.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Dogpool, which is cool. But the
Which-
biggest thing
Yeah.
is that we got Daphne Keane returning as X-23.
And she's like an adult now.
Yeah. And she's actually speaking because she didn't say anything in the first in fucking Logan. Yeah, she didn't say anything. She was quiet
No,
the whole
she-
time.
No, she had a handful of words, no?
No, she was silent the entire time for them, from that I remember, to my knowledge.
I mean, she narrated the finale, the ending, I mean.
Okay, yeah, right. Fair enough, yeah.
Right, but she didn't really speak.
Right.
She barked
Yeah, you could say that.
or
Yeah.
growled or, yeah.
She did growl, yes. We'll say that. She
At
growled.
the end, they just went, you want to do a monologue? And they were like, I don't know, like, you're going to do a fucking monologue.
She's like, fine, okay, I'll take it. Whatever.
Do I get those 2 bags of Disney money? Fuck
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, no. At the time, it was
was
still
Fox
20
money.
It was still
cents.
Fox money. Still Fox money. Regardless, it was a lot of money because it was a good movie. But yeah.
They went.
This looks dope.
You want that Simpsons money?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Because that's
pretty
what makes
much.
technically that's what makes Fox its money.
The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
then the honorable mention, Bob's Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one, American Dad.
No, American
Well-
Dad's on TBS.
Oh no, that's on Warner Brothers now. Yeah.
Well, but it originated on Fox. At that time, it was still
did.
Fox.
It did, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
they're like, yo, you want the Seth MacFarlane money?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to go Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
This looks fucking cool. I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. I'll probably see it next weekend. 'Cause,
Oh, I'm definitely going next week.
yeah. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth the sitting in the theater to watch this.
I
They don't
think
want it to. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Brian. Sorry.
I was gonna say I think I'm gonna go on Fandango and hopefully order that his and hers charm. You know, like the heart, like friend and best friend. I sort of
That's
want that.
adorable. That's adorable.
I definitely want that fucking Wolverine popcorn bucket, though.
Yeah. Yeah, the popcorn butter is
Brian,
dope. Yeah.
why?
Because it looks like Wolverine going say ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Wolverine going, what's that?
What's ah?
Ah!
Deadpool!
You know, it's funny. They also have an
Deadpool!
alien Romulus one like that too.
That one's pretty cool too. The xenomorph head.
Yeah,
Which
that shit looks dope as hell.
it's a fleshlight for bigger dicks.
Yeah,
And the geek shall inherit the earth. We can't top that, Brian. Fuck.
see, this looks fucking cool. This looks fucking cool. Like I would so fuck with this. Not literally, you know, but
He's gonna give it the topping oil, if you will.
yeah. I'll give it that.
Goodbye, horses.
Yeah. I'll take it. That's
Why
fine.
should xenomorph head shiny? We don't have to get into it.
Yeah, no need to go into it.
Steve's about to,
but he already did.
Steve's about to do the talk and go, would you fuck me?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I rewatched that over the week, and it's fucking great still. It's so fucking good.
Wait, Silence of the Lambs or Clerks 2?
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs, dude.
Okay.
But yeah. It's still so fucking good.
So good.
Yeah, so, Deadpool, soon. Very, very soon. Something else is coming out kind of soon. Something that I was not expecting, that I didn't know anything about.
Neither did I.
Yeah. And then we got a trailer for it. We're fans of Terminator here.
Oh yeah.
Especially, another thing that's kind of crazy, like this, I think earlier today, that the internet went out at the banks and shit. So
All right, yeah.
people were going crazy that the fact that they couldn't go into their banks and weren't able to get money and stuff like that. But it's made me think, like, oh yeah, Skynet is happening.
No, remember, you gotta say the actual line. Fucking Skynet.
Fucking Skynet. Yeah, that's not right. It's not right.
Uh,
But we had a trailer for Terminator Zero, which is an animated series that's coming to Netflix. So let's watch this trailer, or teaser trailer, whatever the fuck it is. Let's watch it.
But you've been on a collision course your entire life. There's no going back. Not really. It will never, ever stop. There's only one thing standing in between you and him. Me.
That looks pretty fucking cool.
yeah, I'm gonna pass
Why are you gonna pass on this one?
because I really after Terminator 2, I never really cared about Terminator.
That's fair.
Three-
It's understandable.
3 was an atrocity. Salvation was fun, but then it was like, oh yeah, they did that thing.
Well, my opinion is on Terminator is this. The only reason why I liked Rise of the Machine was Judgment Day was inevitable.
Yeah.
But
It's regardless, it's gonna happen.
But Salvation, what to me was kind of a disappointment because you know how after Terminator 2, it was like, oh my God, we're gonna have a movie based on the war. We didn't get the fucking hunter killers.
No.
We got thermobikes.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they didn't really care.
No, they cared. They cared. They just didn't know how to solidifying the fact that we need something better. They're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw this together. We're just gonna put it out there. People are gonna enjoy it. They're gonna love it. And people did. People
I still
did.
remember getting the actual game. I forget, was it the 2 or the 3? I forget which one. Right, and that is the first game for PlayStation that I actually got a platinum, trophy for.
It's fair. It's fair. But yeah, Terminator 0 comes out.
Terminator, give me your
15th.
money.
Terminator 0, as in it's going to be 0 times that I watch Terminator.
That's completely fair. I get it. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all.
Terminator 0, as in the 0 minutes I'm going to waste watching Terminator 0.
That is also completely fair. Yes.
Until
yes.
one of us tells you,
It's actually really good.
and then Brian goes, I can't do it to myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
The question he'll ask, is Arnold in it? No, go fuck yourself.
How do we know? It could be. He could be. It's only voices, so you never know.
I don't care if it's the fucking Kool-Aid Man as Terminator. I don't care. I'm not
Oh
gonna...
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll be
you want to live? Oh yeah.
One crack, please. And the final trailer that we got this week is, I guess we saved the best for last, right?
True point.
We've been super excited for this. We've been ready for it. We've been dying for it. We finally got a trailer for Beetlejuice. Something that's like, oh my god, it's actually happening. And we got the trailer, so let's watch the fucking trailer for Beetlejuice.
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
When you're all driving carpool and banging your Pilates instructors to fill the empty voids in your life, we'll see who gets the last laugh. My mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
Wait, the ghost house? Is your mom Lydia Dietz?
Unfortunately,
She's a legend.
the living, the dead, can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap. I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice. I need you to help me save my daughter. How do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Yes. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
Recognize this post.
Never seen that chick before in my life. Or afterlife.
Yes.
Are you doing this?
Beetlejuice. I'm needed upstairs. Bob, go down the fort. Spill your guts. Who wants to go first? All right, I will. See, I'm willing to do the work.
Swear the afterlife is so random.
You're that thing from my dream.
Really more nightmare material.
Confronting the unknown, conquering your fears. There's nothing harder.
What the Thank you all for coming to this special occasion, but right now with like a little privacy.
That looks fun.
That looks really fucking good.
And I love the callbacks. I mean, first off, that last scene in the church, clearly he's morphing all those people in the church to have the weird faces from, that Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis put on.
Yeah. But it's also what they're doing is it's also like the faces are getting sucked in, which is pretty fucking cool. They're getting sucked into the phones. Excuse me.
It
It looks awesome.
it looks pretty fucking good. I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm completely sold on this. Like
I
I
was
was
sold.
sold previously.
I was sold
But-
from the teaser trailer when they first
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna write off Alec Baldwin, Gina Davis.
They
Yeah.
probably went to the
The afterlife, yeah, but also like, why would the model town still be there though?
because they were like, you know what, this looks cool.
Because the house they never did anything with the house. It was still there.
They just kept it as is out of respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And obviously, the funeral scene in that movie is going to be Lydia Dietz's dad, because
Mm-hmm.
that actor we don't talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He shall not be named.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacely.
Nah, but this movie looks dope.
He
Very
sh-
excited.
The actor shall not be named, but he also has to go from house to house to say why.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael
Is he
Keaton
selling
looks
Girl
dope.
Scout? Was the guy selling Girl Scout cookies going to house?
Probably.
What the fuck?
Probably.
He was
Michael
selling-
Keaton looks dope in this.
They want cookies.
Yeah. Not this time. Not this time.
Yo, Michael
Not
Keaton,
anytime.
Well, what's great is that Michael Keaton's going to obviously be a huge part of Beetlejuice.
He should be.
Because
It's just his name is in it twice.
Right. But, in the first one, he only had like 10 or 15 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, because everything else is based on the
Yeah, it's mostly Lydia's story.
Yeah.
and also the original owners of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, I'm excited for it.
This looks dope. They bring him more into it, obviously. So like, it looks cool. It looks real good. Looks real good. Good. I'm excited for it. I know you guys are excited for it.
Well, the good thing, at least now we know what happened to Norman Osborn after Spider-Man.
Yeah. But he's also in a bunch of other things too. He was in the Nosferatu trailer we watched last week too.
But for this, I mean, if you want to tie in Spider-Man to this, he's sort of in the afterlife himself.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, but I think that about wraps it up for this week. Do you guys have anything else for the week?
Nah, I got nothing.
I think we had it all on this episode.
Yeah, I think so too. We've had a lot of shit going on. So, yay. Yeah. So, that about wraps it up for this week. Appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you check out all our shit. Go to InnerCityGeeks.net. We got a whole bunch of shit sometimes, of course. We have this show. We have Partially Present stuff over there. We have Comics with the World, Manga Time, Anime World. All of Mario stuff is over there. Then we also have a bunch of links to some stuff down there, so you can check out all those links too. You can listen to the show on SoundCloud and on Spotify.
Motherfucking Spotify.
I just
It's
love
the best
that.
place.
It's just not the same after losing Stitcher.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. People were getting off of Stitcher anyway.
Because we're on motherfucking Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the
but
good
yeah,
thing about it was that at least you could transfer your lists to Spotify.
yeah, because that's the better place to be. Yeah. So yeah, you can find us on Spotify. You can find the show on Instagram at InnerCityGeeks, on Twitter at InnerCityGeeks. And where can we find you guys at, Brian? We can find you, sir.
You can find me on Instagram, both Brian2J and Brian2J Presents. Check me out, Brian2JPresents.com, where sometimes I have shit. Check me out on Twitter when I'm not banned for calling out things.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But still check me out anyway.
Yeah.
Alex, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at DenyedTinyed and on Instagram at DenyedTIN_Y_ED. And where can we find you? Stay.
You guys can find me on the Instagram and the Twitter at Mr. Jackal, MisterJackal. Like I said, this about wraps it up for this week. It's been a great episode. It's been a long fucking time. It's been a long fucking episode. So again, thank you guys for listening. We greatly appreciate you. Don't be a dick, but always remember, the geeks shall inherit the earth.